I'm really very, I do a lot of these panels, and I'm very excited about this group in particular. So, David, why don't you walk us through your slides, maybe take 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll launch into questions.
You ready? Set, go. Just there.
And you can see that too. Yeah, we can see there.
Well, that's one. Does it move automatically?
But you can go back here.
Okay, thank you. Brief. This is Morocco brought to hometown here, Dallas, Texas. This is a modern house that we built out in Aspen, Colorado, for clients from New York City. It's up on the hill, looks out over Aspen itself. Very clean, clear. The top floor are bedrooms, the second floor in that corner is the kitchen, etc. This is the living room looking out. It just shows you how crazy I am from one house to the other. This is very modern. This is another house in Aspen, Dittmer House, and it's again a modern art collection. So the backgrounds were kept very simple for the lady's art that she's collected over the years. This is the master bedroom, bed looking out. Fireplace opposite. The fireplace has a mirror that lifts up by a button press, and so you can have everything. This is an apartment in New York City on Central Park. This is the entry hall that you look at, and when you walk in, you look through across the park itself. This is the main living room, two-story space. At one point at the back, there was a floor that you walked up to, and we took that out so it became one big room with 3 tall French doors, fireplace opposite, and the doors themselves go out to a terrace, and a beautiful collection of modern art. This is local. This is here in your hometown, and was a house inspired by travel with the clients and seeing what they liked, and it's a very handsome, comfortable house for a family with children.
So did you build that from the ground up, that one?
Yeah, we built them all from the ground up.
Okay.
Well, I only say it because it's blood, sweat, and tears, not to coin a phrase. I love that process. And the house is very, it's hidden in a way, because what you see when you drive in on the left, you come in and you see this low wall and a courtyard, and the massive part, the larger part of the house is all behind. There's a driveway to the right that you drive under the garage, through the garage and out to the parking beyond. So that, we're looking at that. This is the living room, 2 fireplaces, one at either end, a center table, seating around, and a big bay window in that direction, looking out to the garden. This is the result of we had this porch that we put on the house with a fireplace, and we wanted to create a room that was exotic, and we started out, and then I went to Morocco, and we ended up with this fantasy, and it's a wonderful space. This is a house in Montreal that we built, very classically oriented. It looks over downtown Montreal beyond on the back side. This is the library. Beautiful craftsmanship from Jean-Pierre Fancelli in Paris, who did the paneling and all of the woodwork in the house. Fabric on the walls, etc. And the man collects marvelous English furniture. This is Home Sweet Home about 20 years ago. This was up off the Hudson, but north of New York City. And when we arrived there was a garden with a wall. And it was so fantastic because of the history of it. It was Louise Beebe Wilder, who was a very famous landscape architect at that period of time. Her family lived to the right in another stone house. So Jimmy and I took the wall down and built the house on the back looking over the lawn, and there's a stream down beyond it, and built a courtyard, which is apparent here on the right and left, And you step down into the courtyard, from the courtyard into a pool, and opposite was a cottage that was there that's now the guest house opposite the main room there. This is the big room, another room like the house here with 2 fireplaces. I don't think dining rooms, living rooms, and libraries are necessary. I think they're a waste of time, and I mean it. I say that with passion. Several of these rooms that we've done have the books, they have the television, on this case, there's a dining room at this side with a kitchen here. On the opposite side, there's seating, and there's another bay window, which I love in houses, putting in the house, a bay window with a seating group. And press a button, and the TV appears under that skirted dress there. We've done 5 boats, and they're fantasy time doing it. It's a whole nother discipline. But this was a boat that was built outside of Amsterdam. It's 180 feet, it's a full sail, and the client is a very eccentric and delightful human being. And he wanted something mysterious, so we painted it black. It's the aft deck dining. You go through those doors and step down into a living room, kind of family room, and then you step down into the main salon. This is the stairs that go down into the main salon. This is the dining room with the skylight above it. This is you. This is a house I did 10 years ago. And then she helped me.